That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time of the day, your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. I got a nice clean episode tonight for you guys. It's a lot of information being piled into the crypto world right now, and I'm here to clean out all the garbage. Today is July 20th, 2017. Bitcoin is closing in on an all-time high, $2,900. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor. If this is your first time joining us, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. I am the boss of these charts. So pay it forward. Subscribe right now. We do have a Facebook community. I will be getting into that a little bit later. Right now, we have 200 likes on this video. And what that means is I'm going to go into our chat. One of the questions I get my people paid every day. So one of the questions I asked everybody that showed up and rocked out with us in the chat a little bit earlier is, how much do you think Bitcoin will be this time next week? And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pick two people back to back that were, participating and engaged and, responsive. So let's see here, my man. Who do we want? Who do we want? Who do we want? Who do you guys think? Let's jump up a little bit more. Bam! Right there. Let's go with my man Holden Moore and Sabata Wilson. You guys are our winners today. Like I said, I give away a few dollars of Bitcoin every day live on the air just for you tuning in. You guys said $24.50 and $25.50. It's almost like you knew what was coming. And to be honest, that is pretty close to where we'll be. We might even be a little bit lower than that, but probably by this time next week, we'll probably bounce back up. So we'll be essentially right where we were right before this last little spike. It's more or less, I don't like to use the word, but it's more or less a BUBBLE, a little micro bubble that we're in. So I think you guys may remember this image. If you don't, you could check out one of my most popular videos where I predicted the fall of Ethereum at $369. And right now, I need to update this number because as I was counting down for you guys, it went up to $2,900. So Bitcoin officially $2,900. And the message I'm delivering to you guys today is, don't believe the hype. If Flavor Flav was here right now, he would have on his clock, and that clock would say, BK, you know what time it is, and it's time to cash out. So I'm telling you right now, cash out. If you sitting on BTC, you are up probably 20% since yesterday. Cash out, because this is what's happening, guys. The banks are cashing out. You have to realize, I don't talk like this often on this channel for a reason, but wealth, the conception of wealth, what we of society have come to realize as wealth, affluence, financial affluence, cannot be created or destroyed. It is merely transferred and handed from one side to the other. So in that circle of money, the everyday average person is never, a big part of that equation, right? Over the course of a couple hundred years, we find ourselves still excluded from financial liberation. We have more debt than ever. And, as a result, Bitcoin has skyrocketed because people are, quite frankly, people are tired of being broke. People are tired of being sick and tired. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired, And so this is what the chart says. This is what no one else is talking about right now. And this is why I said, don't believe the hype. I've told you guys over a few weeks now that the reason we've had this last run here is that there was a lot of bank money that came into the crypto world starting around March. We'll say the beginning of March. From March, a lot of money came into the crypto world. And if you know anything about the cryptos, you know that their number one coin is that one right there, which peaked out on May 17th at 23% of the market. What's happened since then? It's been selling off. Why? Because the banks profit. They buy low and sell high. Now, why do I say this? I say this because the market always returns to equilibrium. The market is a collective conscious of the individualized aspirations replicated millions and millions and millions and millions of time, inside of one day, right? It's a lot of people out there, a lot of scared people. It's a lot of bots, but it's more people. It's a lot of whales, but it's more people. And that's what gives Bitcoin its strength, is the ability to empower people. But in doing that, people are predictive. People are repetitive. People often fall for the same cycle again and again and again. Why do I say that? I say that because when the banks began pulling their money out, Bitcoin had an overall market cap percentage, 48.46%. Why is that important? That's important because when you know where to look, it's not that hard to find what you're looking for. And the exact same equilibrium that the banks decided to begin selling off Ripple is the exact same equilibrium that the banks will decide to begin to sell Bitcoin. They bought it at about 2,000, probably about 26, 28 hours ago, and they're going to cash out right around 3,000. And that's a pretty penny, And I think if you look at this chart, inside of, 3 days, we've gone up from 61 billion to 91 billion. Anybody out there listening got $30 billion they could throw on the charts in 3 days? No. But when you have that kind of money and you can make that kind of profit, you will do it in a heartbeat just to keep the affluence and influence away from those who need it most. The individuals that actually care about crypto, the individuals that actually believe in the possibility of this community, that does not matter. All that matters is profit. And so what's happening now is another transfer from the altcoins to Bitcoin. Now, why are they doing that? They're doing that to cash out of the market completely. When we look at this chart, it looks very good on paper. Everything is green. Everything is green. But what is it green when you measure against? When you measure against the dollar? This is why I keep telling you guys, the dollar does not exist in cryptography. It doesn't exist to Bitcoin. It doesn't exist to Ethereum. So if you measure against the dollar, you will lose every time because none of us have enough dollars to match the banks. Let's look at what happens when you measure it against Bitcoin. Everything is down. And so what's happened now is all of the money that was put into, all of these coins, anything with over, $1 billion market cap, all of that money has been transferred into one coin that is measured against the USD. So what they're doing is they're completely destroying the crypto community. They're putting it back into Bitcoin and are cashing out about 30% profit inside of 3 days. So this is why I tell you, don't believe the hype, because this is a catastrophic event for our community. It will probably take us down to 17, 1800 pretty quick. If we're lucky, we'll hover around 24, 25. But once this sell-off happens, it's impossible. It's too much negative momentum. We've been underwater for a month. And that's what we're looking at right now. I mean, that just doesn't even look natural on a chart, right? I don't even have except for that one line, which, you know, we predicted from way back when. I kind of figured it was going to stop there because that's kind of like the natural sell-off line for this chart. But I don't even have any type of measurement for that. Nobody does. And if they do, they're just making it up. But what we will see in this next short little period right here is a major sell-off to where the market cap will probably go down to about $40 billion, right where it was before a lot of this nonsense happened, and we'll be better off in the end as a result. So do not go and Google Bitcoin price all-time high, Bitcoin 3,000, Bitcoin 10,000, Bitcoin 5,000, and throw all your money in at the top, because you can see they're cashing out already. The chart already said that, you know, we technically should have never gotten that high. That's just a financial manipulation right there, blatant manipulation. And I really don't like it, because I can actually understand the energy of this chart and what's normal to it. So when I see things like that, I don't like it at all. But I knew this line would hold, because that's the only normal line that's left. This is going all the way back from our breakout back in May to the breakdown I predicted on July 16th at 8 p.m. And all that does is extend all the way through and basically self-corrects the market of its ignorance and manipulation. That being said, you know, even since the time I started this video, it's been absolutely bananas. Bitcoin, when I started, it was at $2,800. You know, then it went up inside an hour to almost 3,000, and now it's back down to 28. So it's crazy. But you know, this thing, it's not natural for Bitcoin to be this high, this quick. This is the definition of a parabolic chart, right? So if, you know, we look at, let's do, can we do 1 day maybe? I haven't seen this. Let's look at 5 days, 3 days. I'm just gonna go back about 72 hours so we could try to see this thing. Yeah, look at that. So, you know, we were running right here, pretty good, right? Just moving along, cruising, trying to recover, consolidated a little bit, and out of nowhere. That's not normal. That can't hold, that won't hold, and as a result, we will come back twice as hard as we went up. So if you have Bitcoin right now, it's probably in your best interest. Cash out. You can see probably about $1 billion has done it already. That's why those 2 big candles are at the top right now. They call that a dark cloud cover. That means a storms are coming, and you better have your umbrella. It's your boy BK, live on the air right now. Listen, guys, we do have, if you appreciate this type of content, do me a favor right now. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. What that does is it helps our community. We have a global community, 4,000 members on Facebook, 7,000 subscribers. I've only done these videos for about a month. We are one of the fastest growing communities on all of YouTube. And I try to empower my people with this knowledge, with this insight, with this foresight, right? I've worked with one of the largest financial institutions in the world. I understand how this money moves. And this knowledge I'm giving you is self-taught. This is self-mastered. I spend hours a day inside of these charts, and I understand how they move. And that's why I'm able to do what I do. And that's predict and read charts like a boss. So I invite you. The doors are always open. Please come join us on Facebook. I would love to see this move up to 5,000 people. You know, by this time next week, I believe Bitcoin is going down, and it's going to go down hard once this bank money comes out. So if you want to empower others, I encourage you by all means to share this video. You know, just copy and paste the URL and put it on a blog board somewhere, put it on Reddit, put it on Steem it. I don't mind. This is free information, you guys. Knowledge should be free, and financial liberation is the key to all of our salvation. So by all means, copy and paste the URL, text it to a friend, text it to your mom, your coworker, your sister, your brother, your wife. You know, let them know that they need to get their fiat currency ready, because once this thing bottoms out around 1800, it will be time to buy. And I will be the first to let you know when it breaks out, just as I was the first to let you know about Litecoin. I was the first to let you know about Dash, and I was the only one to let you know about ethereum. So as I mentioned before, if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. If you want to get a one-on-one meeting with me, I do about 2 or 3 meetings a day. It's real easy. It's real clean. I try to make it as cheap and convenient as possible. So $25 to set it up and to get on my calendar. You click this little link that opens a deposit page. You put that $25 down, and then that will actually take you directly to my calendar. So once you get there, you'll get an email with another link, and that will open up this website. And so say you had some free time on, you know, Sunday afternoon, Sunday at 4:30 p.m., confirm it, bam. Now we got a one-on-one set up for Sunday. This is a very turbulent time. This is a very trying time. And one thing we need to do is stay enlightened, stay encouraged, stay positive, and stay empowered. And so with that being said, you guys, I am signing out. It's that time of the day, no matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay to California. Good night, good morning, and good day. But before we do that, I do need to shout my people out in the chat. So if you are on the chat right now, do me a favor and shout your country out. You know, one of the things I try to do is let people know that we got a kaleidoscope of crypto, you know, joining us for these calls. I think I'm on the watch list right now, and we have 405 on the air right now. So what I want to try to do is, you know, show my people some love. I make you a little bit of money on the front end, and then I shout you out on the back end. That's how we do it. That's how it gets down. You know what I'm saying? On BK's channel. So let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this come in. Look at all this come in right here. Bam! Canada, Germany, Belgium, what's up? SoCal, India, Slovakia, what's going on? Ukraine, Venezuela, Harlem, New York, Uptown, big ups at the Bronx, right? Amazon, Forest. Wow, that's in Brazil. That's amazing, right? USA, ATL Zone 3. I see Mars, Canada, ATL again, right? Washington State, Brazil, Belgium, Poland, Tampa. ATL is thick. I'm gonna have to set up a Bitcoin event in Atlanta. I'm right here in Sandy Springs. What's going on? San Fran, Dominican Republic, Switzerland, right? Bulgaria, UK, Venezuela. It's incredible. It's still coming. Sean Paul, I see you holding it down for Stanford. What's up, baby? You know, New Jersey, Romania, Dubai. This is what I'm talking about, people. Keep shouting your country out. Just let the countries flow. This is what I'm talking about. This is amazing. Like I said, we have a global community. So if you want to be a part of it, the doors are always open. You don't have to pay, you know, $10.99 for a Udemy channel. You don't have to get a secret password on Telegram. You just click join the #1 Bitcoin group in the world right there on Facebook and come on in. All I ask is you keep it positive and we keep this money flowing. Once it stops, I'll let you know. And once that hose turn on, the money will grow. With that being said, it's that time of the day. This is your boy BK signing out, no matter where you stay. From Brazil to the Bay in California, out to Japan, back up through Spain, then touching down in Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. I love y'all. I take it easy. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Until we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.